I'm going to say some things, man. I want to prefix this, first of all, that I'm already mad. I'm already fuming right now. I'm already seething before the game even started. Apologies to those that have missed the watch along. I wanted to do the watch along. I was 50-50, but unfortunately my daughter went into hospital. So I had to miss. I've missed the entire first half, first of all. But my daughter was in hospital, so I'm angry at life right now. Just angry at life in general. There's more important things than football. Yeah. And then she's fine, by the way. I want to point that out. She's fine. She's fine. So we're all good. She's not fine as in 100%, but she's going to be fine. Then, of course, there's no fucking radiator working in this garden office at the minute, so I'm freezing my fucking bollocks off, which is why I'm looking like a complete bellend with a hat on and a coat in with a video. Point 2. We'll talk about the football in a minute. So all I've seen is the second half. We've won, okay? So I'm not here to take the 3 points away from Manchester City, but I am fucking seething at what I saw in that second half. Bottle jobs, man. Bottle jobs. They won it, but they still showed so much bottle jobs. That's what they are. They're bottle jobs, man. Where's the mentality? Where's the mentality from this lot? How can you come out 2-0 up to fucking Leeds and go 2-2 in the blink of an eye? I'm sorry, but that was the worst. That was arguably worse than any of the losses we've had. And we won. We won. And what I saw on the pitch was worse than anything I've seen. Maybe I've got fucking hospital tinted glasses and fucking family issues in front of me right now. That's why I'm so fucking angry. But what I came back to thinking on the way home, I'm going to see City win. I'm going to see City win. At least I've got that. And I got it, thankfully. But what I sat down in front of for 45 minutes was utter shit. Crap. How are we allowing Leeds back in like that? I don't know where to begin. Pep Guardiola, mate, you caused this problem against Leverkusen. You didn't cause it today. I haven't seen the first half. The team selection only for me was Reinders as the only one that I got wrong from my predicted 11. That was it. That was it. Reinders for me was the only debate. But you rested everybody for this game, and that's what was put on the pitch. That. After resting everybody, it was okay, we've rested everybody, so now we're going to be back to our best. And that is our best, is it? I don't care that we won. I don't care. I'm buzzing that we did deep down, but right now I am so concerned about the performance more than anything right now. It's scary to know that we can go 2-0 up against that shower of shit. Leeds, man. And all they need to do is bring on Dominic Calvert-Lewin and we shit the bed. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And we lose our minds. Bottle jobs. Bottle jobs. Phil Foden, with a bit of magic, a bit of stardust on the edge of the area, has won us the game. We were cruising in that first half, so I've been told. 2-0 up. I believe the City didn't need to get out of first gear. I haven't seen it. That's the frustrating thing right now. I'm not going to be able to give you any analysis of the first half. But I saw the fucking second half. Saw plenty of that. Absolutely disgraceful. How I sat down thinking this will cheer me up. Fucking complete opposite. Complete opposite. And Mateus Nunes, for me, he's had a great season. He's had a great season so far. But what was he doing for their first goal? Josko Vardiol as well. He's got to command that situation. Nunes was the bigger culprit for me. He made 2 mistakes in there, to be honest. One with the pass that caused the problem to begin with. And then second opportunity is just clear your fucking lines, mate. And Josko, you do it. One or the other, rather than some little pathetic pansy touch, straight to Leeds player, bang, bottom corner. And then the penalty as well. Why are you throwing your body in the air like that, Josko Vardiol? That's a stonewall penalty, and how much they complained about it. I'm so concerned. Where was the courage? Because if you've gone 2-0 up in the first half like that, The title-winning sides, they go and bury them. They go and bury them in the second half. They finish them off, and they smell blood, and they do it at the jugular. The jugular's gone at 2-0. You make it 3. You make it 4. You do not allow Dominic Calvert-Lewin back into Leeds. The second lowest goal scorers in the league have come to our ground, our turf, and bagged 2. What has happened to this defence? The international break has killed us. It's absolutely, since we've come back, we've been dire. We were brilliant before the international break. What has happened in between? Why? Why have you capitulated? Newcastle was like, there was signs, positivity in that game for me. Plenty of it. I thought we deserved something from that game. The Leverkusen game was arguably the worst 90 minutes of the season. The worst 90 minutes of the season for me. Pep Guardiola was the conductor of that shower of shit because he's the one who sent those players on and made way too many changes. He held his hands up, so he takes that one on the chin. This is sort of an aftermath of that decision because not only has Pep Guardiola rested the players in a game that we shouldn't be resting players and go in and get the 3 points to get the job done, so we qualify comfortably in the Champions League, and now we've got hard work to do. You then also add pressure to the other players that were rested because now their job is to make sure they do not allow Manchester City to go 3 games without a win, or worse, 3 losses back to back. You added that pressure to them, Pep Guardiola. You've done that. What is going on with our mentality? Because that stank of Feyenoord that did last season. And this is not a Pep out, by the way. We need to make sure this is not a Pep Guardiola out. But there is something embedded still. This is like the infection was mostly cleared from last season. There is still something in there. There's something rotten still in there. The mentality of these players right now, there is something still there that is highly concerning for me. Highly concerning. How are you allowing Leeds back into the game at home when you're 2-0 up with those players that you've got versus the players that they have? And Dominic Calvert-Lewin is the instigator to a comeback. That in itself is embarrassing. And they stick 10 minutes of injury time added on, and we're hanging on at the end. And the mentality. Haaland wins a free kick on the halfway line, having gone 3-2 up, thanks to a Phil Foden finish. Great finish. Halfway line, Haaland wins a free kick. Takes a quick one. What are you doing? What's up with people, man? Think. You know what I mean? Like, I'll dink one over for Marmoush to chase. Oh, is he giving it away? Yeah, now Leeds are coming on the attack. You take your time. We're 3-2 up. At least Pep Guardiola got that bit, you know, sending on John Stones at the end. Game management. What's up with them, man? What is up with these players? What is up with them? Why are they doing this? I'm so concerned after this performance. My head has gone, by the way. So if you are annoyed at me for normally I try to bring some positivity to some videos. And even though we've won, I don't think I've ever been this negative in a video. Now, I think my personal circumstances are probably playing a part in that, unfortunately. So you'll have to forgive me if you came here for a bit of Manchester City win. We closed the gap on Arsenal. 4 points it is now. Let's hope Arsenal lose to Chelsea. We've got a title race back on. But I am terrified of future games, knowing they still have the ability to put in a second half performance like that. It concerns me. Let me know your thoughts, Blues. Like and subscribe. Typical City, and I'll see you in the next one.